look, I have always paid my tax. I wouldn't say happily, but, with due diligence. And let me also say right now, I will keep doing that. I'm not promoting a tax revolt because I think that's, of course, illegal, but also, people can get into serious trouble for that. But it started off with I always paid my taxes. I didn't even do any deductions. I'm self-assessed, so I can do deductions. Never did that. Felt it was part of my duty, and righting the wrongs from the past. And then the Guptas started hitting the headlines. And for the first time, I went to my tax consultant and said, listen, is there anything I can legally do to just not pay as much tax? Because this is just going straight to the Guptas, not where it's meant to go. Of course, as you know, when you're a self-assessed person or a normal taxpayer, if you're not super rich or willing to be a bit dodgy, there's very little you can do. I mean, they've really, there's very little deductions you can make. But the point is, I still obviously, did it. And then last week, as I was doing my assessment again, and I had to submit, again, a lot of money for revenue. And, it was at the same day that these guys sit at the Zondo Commission and they say fairly blasé, and they use this euphemism which says unaccounted for.
Right.
And I mean, it's not like, we've become quite blasé in South Africa about, unless you sort of talk millions, we don't sit up about corruption anymore, But this is not even millions, It's not thousands, it's not millions, it's billions that they lost in 1 year. And in fact, I think it ended up in the end being 9 billion together with some assets that they lost. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm going, first of all, how do you do that? Whatever about tenders that go wrong, it's not that easy to lose money in the civil service. I've been in government. I understand this. Somebody had to sign off on this. Somebody had to go and get the cash somewhere.
Right.
Somebody then had to give somebody else the cash. So it's not unaccounted for. It's stolen.
Yes.
Somebody took the money that they shouldn't have taken, and it's my money that they've taken. So I wrote this article by saying, look, I'll keep on paying my taxes, but I need to tell you guys I am royally, and excuse my French, pissed off about it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one.
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.